Good, bro. All right. Well, Rakta Yahweh.
Rakta Yahweh.
Rakta Yahushua.
Rakta Yahushua.
Rakta Yahweh.
Rakta Yahweh.
Rakta Yahushua.
Rakta Yahushua.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Rakah.
Rakah.
Kodash.
Kodash.
A double honor to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. All right, bro.
Shalom, brothers. And Agams, tonight we do a lesson on respond to El Tahar. Had a video saying basically what's our beef. Esau will know what's our beef with them. And, you know, and we Lord willing we brother be edified and sister be edified tonight because we have a perpetual they have perpetual hate towards us. But it's a reason why they hate us. And Lord willing, y'all brother be edified.
All right, this is Genesis 27, and I'm gonna start at 25, bro. And we know I started at 24. And he said, "Art thou my very son Esau?" And he said, "I am." And he said, "Bring it near to me, and I will eat of my son's venison, that my soul may bless thee." And he brought it near to him, and he did eat, and he brought him wine, and he drank. And his father Isaac said unto him, Come near now, and kiss me, my son. And he came. Did you want to go to the point? Or you want to? Yeah, Genesis 27. Yeah. No, you good, bro. All right. So verse 27. And he came near and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his raiment, and blessed him, and said, See, the smell of my son is as the smell of a field which the Lord Yahweh hath blessed. Therefore the Most High give thee of the dew of heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and plenty of corn and wine. Let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's sons bow down to thee. Cursed be every one that cursed thee, and blessed be he that blessed thee. And it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from his hunting. Keep going, bro. All right, verse 31. And he also had made savory meat, and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, Let my father arise and eat of his son's venison, that thy son may bless me. And Isaac his father said unto him, Who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau. All right, and just to give a synopsis of what's going on, this is when Jacob had supplanted Esau. Salak had supplanted our forefather Isaac for the blessing. And if you know anything about the blessing actually goes into the kingdom of heaven. Okay, and this was like an initial point of that perpetual hatred, although it really goes back starting in the Garden of Eden, man. Okay, keep going, bro. Yeah, verse 31. And he also had made savory meat, and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, Let my father rise and eat of his son's venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac his father said unto him, Who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau. And Isaac trembled very exceedingly, and said, Where is he that hath taken venison, and brought it me? And I have eaten of all before thou camest, and have blessed him, yea, and he shall be blessed. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry, and said unto his father, Bless me, even me also, O my father.
And Esau, basically, he heard what Jacob, Isaac blessed Jacob, so he bless me, because, but he got mad because Isaac gave the blessing to Jacob, because Jacob supplanted Esau. Because he dressed up as like Esau. So basically, Jacob came and basically played a trick on his father, and got the blessing instead of Isaac. So Isaac got not Isaac, Esau, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, just going into that term nomen omen. All right, means name prediction, because when you go into the Hebrew for Jacob, it means Yaquab. And if you know anything about the term Yahweh, what does that mean? It means to be a supplanter. Going into the prophecy of how Esau was going to be supplanted by our forefather Jacob for the kingdom of heaven. Okay? Can I bring out another point, bro? Hey, this is Genesis 25 and 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord Yahweh was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. And the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord Yahweh. And the Lord Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And
now, you know what I'm saying? It's 2 manners of people. And that was Esau and Jacob. And Esau is a so-called white man, and Jacob is so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We are a totally different. The way we act, they don't act like us. Like I say, it's 2 different nations in that womb. Esau act the way he act, and Israel act the way we act. They don't vibe like we vibe. When we soon get around Issachar, Issachar, we vibe, we got that good vibe. But you get around, and Esau come like, my job. They got Edomite work with us. It could be Edomite. They like the gringo working here, and they don't want to say nothing to them. They might speak to them, keep on going.
The gringo.
Yeah, we don't vibe with them like that. 2 different amount of people are in that wounds. But go ahead.
Yeah, bro. I was gonna get that term manner for you. Let's see. States kind of personal. I wanted the definition for it. Yeah, because if you look into that term manner, and if you just be spiritual about it, the end all be all is that the Most High had made the 12 tribes. We were blessed with that Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
All right, and then Esau was blessed and was actually being blessed with that carnality.
Yeah.
All right, that's why they're not spiritual.
Yeah.
Going back into what Cain received when he killed Abraham. When he killed Abel. That what did the Most High say to him? He said basically he was going to hide his face from him, meaning that he would never be able to receive the truth, man. You have to understand everything is reincarnated. Okay.
That's why the scripture say the wicked fall for salvation, because it don't matter what you do, you cannot be saved, because the Most High made the Israelites righteous and made the wicked wicked.
Right.
And that's what it is. Y'all just can't get right. Y'all were born that way. And in Psalm 58, he said either come out as a baby. I'm not quoting it like, but baby, I'm not quoting it right. But so soon they come being born, they speaking lies. Yeah. So they wicked soon they come out though. Because the Most High put the spirit on them to be that way.
That's right.
We can't do nothing about it. Hell, they can't do nothing about it. It is what it is. Yeah. They don't know why they way that way. But we know why, because the Most High made them to be the wicked. Go ahead.
Right. Yeah, when you go into that term manner, bro, it states the prevailing customs, ways of living, and habits of a people. All right. So, hey, what is that saying? The prevailing customs, way of living, and habits of a people. Our customs came from our forefather Moses, man. We received the law, statutes, and commandments. All right. And so we have a standard way of living, which is entitled to be righteous. All right. But Esau is the wicked. All right. So that spirit within his body, within his flesh, he's programmed to go off, man. Regardless. That's why he continues to break the law, statutes, and commandments. Because like the brother was saying, he's programmed to do so, man.
Right.
All right. Now, a mannerism, one of our mannerisms is to be a righteous, holy people. Now, we understand that 2/3 of our people are going off at this time frame, but at the end of the day, they still come from a holy, righteous seed compared to Esau. All right. That's why he has to eat his meat fucking with blood within it. All right, steak tartare.
Cause they got it from they forefather Esau. That's where they got it from. That's why they beat that way.
That's right.
And they go hunting. They go hunt to the T. I know Jake be hunting, but Jake ain't gonna put no piss on them. Jake ain't gonna be in that cold weather, sitting and wait 2-3 days for a deer or whatever. But Jake, you think Jake gonna hunt a bear?
Yeah.
You think Jake gonna hunt a lion and shit like that? No, hell no, we ain't gonna do nothing like that.
Yeah.
We not gonna do nothing like that at all. Cause we know that bear, lion, whatever can fuck us up though. But we not the type of people to do that. But Esau is that people. He's the people the Bible talk about.
That's right.
They are the Edomites, man.
That's right.
Y'all do what y'all do because of your forefather Esau.
That's right, because Esau was a cunning hunter. So that's why you have these cats now training their kids at 4 years old, 3 years old to hold a goddamn gun.
That's right.
That's why they have deer stands in trees and shit, or by a tree. All right, that's why they can dress, you know what I'm saying, in a region like apparel just to kill a deer.
Yeah.
They put on the scents and all of that shit, man. You know, like the brother said, they can stay up for days in that certain area until they receive their game, man. Yeah. All right, that's all characteristics of a cunning hunter, man. All right, I'm gonna go back. Genesis 25:23, and the Lord out.
And just jump down. Baby, we're gonna get to why the beef with y'all.
Right.
So, the blessing, y'all got mad over the blessing, and this is what you say you're gonna do, because we got the blessing, even though it was the Most High. The Most High done it. Yeah, it's the Most High that done it.
Yeah.
So y'all blaming the wrong people. So you put the blame on the true power. All right, go ahead. Y'all.
All right, back in Genesis 27, and I started 20. What was I? 31.
Just go drop down.
Yeah, I started 30.
No, we're gonna get. No, start 40.
Started 40.
Jump to 40.
All right, Genesis 31:40. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
This was Isaac was blessing Esau. Go ahead.
And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
Come. And that's what he been doing since ancient days. That's what he been doing. That's what he been. The perpetual hate is been in Esau because over a blessing. Y'all broke the brother covenant, trying to kill us over a blessing. But like I said, it wasn't given to y'all anyway though. It was never set up in the spirit to give it to y'all.
Yeah.
It never was.
Yeah, because the Most High was like the brother saying, it was the Most High's will that we were going to receive the kingdom of heaven, and it was passed down through Isaac, which was actually Yahushua. All right, but so Yahushua, when he was Isaac, he was just following the format of his father, man. You know.
Him over that.
Okay. We're gonna start it.
Go right to the point. Slang that brother. We go to brother club. You know what I'm saying? Because this the why. This is the same reason. This is why we call y'all the devil. Y'all do shit to Jacob, the Israelites, off of hatred from the blessing. That's the beef, man. We beef y'all, and that's the beef. You know how them rappers be beefing? The rappers be beefing at each other. We beefing. Y'all beefing with each other. Y'all beefing with us, and we beefing with y'all. Y'all got the perpetual hate for us, and we hate y'all too. Hey, the Most High hate y'all. I ain't go ahead.
Yeah, this is Obadiah 1:10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Come, the violence against Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I've done to us, it come back to you, regardless.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't help. You can't help. You can't help you. Edomite. You can't help it. It's like I'm also made y'all.
Right. And that's where the beef initiates from within this time frame. All
Mm-hmm.
right. You was not faithful enough to basically keep your blessing. You know, so you basically gave it away to Jacob.
Yeah.
Now you're mad at us because we're in the latter stages of your last hoorah, and now you want to eradicate us from off the face of the earth, man. And we're not talking about you daily Edomites we see within our lives. Y'all don't know anything. Most of you, we're talking about the elite bankers, man, because they understand who they are. That's why the Rothschilds changed their name to the Rothschilds from buyer. Buyer means it means peasant, okay? And Rothschilds means red shield, going into that term Esau,
Yeah.
which means red. And a shield means basically you're supposed to be a protector of your father, man, or your family. All right.
Give me Ezekiel 35.
Okay,
Hey, you can start with
the lock in. Ezekiel 35.
Yeah.
What's right bro?
You can start 1.
Okay, this is Ezekiel 35 and 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
You can go find who Mount Seir is. I'm gonna get that Mount Seir.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a lot of code names for Esau. Esau got different names. If we tell somebody Mount Seir, people won't know what that is.
Yeah, it's a demographic.
That's right. But also, what the Edomites lived there too.
Right.
This Genesis 36, and I'm gonna start at 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom, and these are the generation of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir.
Right. So when it states Ezekiel 35 and 2, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, it's not actually talking about that demographic. Mm-hmm. It's actually talking about Esau.
That's right. As
a nation.
That's right.
All right. Not as a people, because the church person would say, well, no, he's just talking about Esau. No, it's talking about a nation, because the Most High judges nations. Okay.
That's right. Go ahead.
All right. Verse 3, and say unto it, I'm in Ezekiel 35 and 3, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
And he said, talking about Mount Seir, he said, talking about the Edomites.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity and the time that their iniquity had an end.
And that's what Esau been doing, man. After slavery, the Most High had served slavery. We did it. But after that, y'all start lynching us. They start lying, saying we were doing this. Mm-hmm. So you start lynching Jake. Emmett Till, the Lady Lie, man, it's all these lies. Mm-hmm. There's been a lot of lies been told to get our people home, mm-hmm. or go to jail or whatever.
Yeah.
When everything after slavery happened, it ended. Y'all just kept on going. Mm-hmm. Y'all hate this. Y'all hate us because we got the blessing, and y'all know that we gonna surpass y'all. Right. So the best thing they do is the best. I think what they did is put the so-called Negro, Latino named man. Y'all throw them in the jail. Y'all throw them away. Y'all don't have them in homes with the father, the kids. I mean, y'all trying to eradicate the guy, so the woman can be the head instead of the man be the head. Because they know the power lies with the man. Yeah. So the best thing to do is get the man out of the house. Yeah. That's the best thing. That's the best thing they did. Because they know the power lies with the man. And when it goes from, and y'all kept going, y'all started with, y'all try to They get our women abortions. So the best thing they do, they can kill a baby anytime they want to. That's depopulating the Jake. That's what it is. Cause if all them women had a baby, man, you know how many, man, our nation would be so big.
Yeah, and you see us now.
Yeah,
you know,
and they fear that. That's the fear. They fear that. Cause they know we'll rule them out though. Yeah. We will.
I got a quick one for you. Zechariah 1:15, and I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction.
Come, and that's what they did, and they're all these nations, man. Like y'all see, you know, y'all put crazy ass, you know, they put them which gas stations in the neighborhood. They selling out people pork, shrimp, everything. Yeah, most of displeased us for what we did, but y'all just help it on. That's why in Psalm 83, all you nations start with Esau and all the way down. Y'all all took a council together to not let our people know who we are. To basically keep this a secret, because you know when y'all know if we get the name and we start worshiping our power, the true power, and y'all can't do nothing. Y'all can't do nothing for us. Y'all can't do nothing to us.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So what you do is you keep us spiritually dead.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you dumb us down. That way we continue to be enslaved within this system.
Right.
All right. And you know, we're not talking about physically taking you down, but no, from a spiritual standpoint, like the brother said, once we came back to our heritage, a part of their heritage is receiving the names, man. All right. And then that was like the activation to Yahweh through his son Yahweh Shai. So now it's a problem, man.
Yeah.
You know, going to Revelation 11 chapter, now they being afraid because of those two prophets, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And Northern King, Southern King.
Mm-hmm.
And we come back with vengeance.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, all praise go to Yahweh Shai. And Yahweh Shai gonna lead everything. He gonna lead it.
Yeah.
So y'all seeing what about to happen. Trading places is coming. Y'all been ruling for years, so time is up, man. Y'all tired looking up. Hell, we sure tired looking at y'all. We tired y'all ruling. Cause two, like you know how to have. They want to be ahead, and we want to be ahead. But guess what? The real head is the Israelites. Starting with the lake. And that's why we bump heads all the time. Y'all don't like us, and we don't like y'all. And that's the beef, man.
Yeah.
You know that 50 Cent Jaru shit? They don't like each other.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like us, and we don't like y'all, man. And it is what it is.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And go ahead.
And this is 2nd Ezra 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, and when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Come, soon Esau go down, simultaneously. Yeah, simultaneously, Jacob coming.
Mm-hmm.
And we gonna take over. And we gonna rule. We gonna rule in righteousness. We gonna judge in righteousness. The damn trees ain't gonna be mourning. The animals ain't gonna be mourning. The people ain't gonna be mourning. Everything will be back in its course. Cause right now everything's out of course because Esau ruling. How can you make how can you turn something the Most High made to like the training shit, and the Most High made the people exactly how he made them. He made exactly how, that's how he made you. If you're a boy, that's how he made you. If you're a girl, that's how he made you. But Esau in his mind, he think he want to do it better. But you can't do it better. You can't box with the man that started everything.
That's right.
You can't. I get back to I'm going start 4, I guess.
All right, this is Ezekiel 35:4. And I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end.
Come, they had perpetual hatred towards us. Why? Because that blessing.
Yeah.
That blessing is that's golden, really.
Yeah, it's key.
It's golden. I mean, like you and hell, obviously I'd be mad too. Hell,
right. And Esau knew, you know what I'm saying? Esau knew that this blessing that he, or that blessing he received from our forefather Isaac, that it was temporary.
Yeah.
All right. That's why he bitter. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's like it. That's why he cried bitterly, man. All right. He knew. You know, he knew that blessing Jacob received from Isaac. Okay, when Isaac was Yahweh shot, he knew that blessing was everlasting. All right. You know, but at the same time frame, that blessing still went into a rulership. All right, that goes to show you that Yahweh Shah was Isaac. How? Because basically he created that world.
Yep.
The world of Esau, going into I think it's like Hebrews 1 and 2, going into that term of worlds. Ion means an interrupted period of time. That's a rulership. So he had a good run.
Yeah.
But at the same time frame, all right, it was set up in the spirit, like the brother saying, for us to be the head and for you all to be the tail, and that's the beef.
That's
all right.
beef.
And that's the reason why the elite bankers has beef with us, because they know who we are and we know who they are.
Yep.
All right.
And they know, and they know they're going to slavery.
Mm-hmm.
And they know that. And you think they want to go into slavery? No, they don't want to go into slavery. You think they want to give over their kingdom? No. But guess what? It's gonna be taken.
Yeah.
Lord said and it's gonna be taken. And we're taken by the saints. Because it's like I tell my boy, girl, man, she was like, why it's always black and white. It's always been black and white. But they don't know it started back from Esau and Jacob. That's what it's like. Why is all that black and white shit? But we know why it's all that. Cause we ain't black, you know what I'm saying? But this is why. Cause of a blessing. Since they get a blessing, so basically they want to try to kill off Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
So they can get the blessing, but it's not gonna happen. Most High gonna keep his people alive regardless.
That's right, bro.
He will.
That's right.
And and a lot of folks a lot of people mingle with different women, right? So but guess what? A lot of them, they look white. They probably Jake too. They may not look like us, but guess what? They Jake too though. So you're not gonna kill off everybody. Most I ain't gonna let that happen anyway though. Cause that's what he said. If the moon, all be blotted out, then he'll deal with the Israelites.
Yeah, and that's why Esau so goddamn carnal, going into that different manner of people within Rebecca's womb, because that's why he does that. That's why he's trying to search out the depthness of the sea. That's why he's trying to find out all that information about space, because he's trying to say, okay, if I find out this information, then the Most High has to break that covenant with his people.
Yeah.
This man is straight carnal, man.
Yeah. And that's and he trying this fucking business though. He trying.
Yeah, motherfucker. He gonna put some work in.
He put some work in there.
Yeah.
So that beef, this beef has been going for years, man.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't stopped, and it gonna stop when the Most High eradicate y'all, man.
I gotta preach something.
Right, go ahead.
This is Luke 16:19. There was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen and fared sumptuously every day. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate full of sores. All right. And the reason why this rich man was in purple, because this rich man was prospering. Okay, and this rich man represent the elite bankers. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus. Lazarus represent the Israelites, or represents the Israelites, which laid at his gate full of sores. And the sores are actually going into Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, beginning at the 15th verse, going into the curses. And desired to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. Who are the dogs?
The other nations.
The other nations, going into Psalms the 83rd chapter. All right. And it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried. Okay. And in hell he lifted up his eyes, being in torments, and seeth Abraham afar off and Lazarus in his bosom. So what is this parable saying? That these elite bankers, or this parable is actually saying that these elite bankers basically saw the Israelites within the kingdom of heaven. Okay, that's what that is going into. And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. So what is that saying? That now he's receiving all these curses, all right, that we receive from Deuteronomy 28 chapter, beginning at the 15th verse, and he's in pure hell, man, because slavery is hell, all right? And he cried, okay, I read that, but Abraham said, Son, remember thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good things, going into your blessing, your kingdom, and likewise, Lazarus evil things. Why? Because we were enslaved to you within your kingdom. But now he is comfort, the kingdom of heaven, and thou art tormented, because now we traded places.
That's it. We did.
That's the beef. All right. And besides all this, between us and you, between us, who is us? The Israelites, and you, who are you? The elite bankers going into your nation, the Edomites. There is a great gulf fixed. And when you go into that term gulf, it means a hole, a gap, all right? And it states, so that they which will pass from here to you cannot, neither can they pass to us that will come from there. Meaning there's always going to be an ongoing separation amongst the nation of Israel and amongst the nation of Edom.
Yeah, right. Like, when y'all big, they used to make us go in the back for food and this and that. Hey, y'all separated then. Y'all separated then. But it's gonna be our turn. We're gonna separate y'all too.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't gonna come in that house and y'all ain't gonna run the motherfucking back. Y'all gonna be outside. We ain't gonna let y'all nowhere. Everything come back on you twofold, man. Everything.
Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the fate of the saints.
And who led the God's people into slavery? You so-called white people. That's who did it. And your Latinos, I'm say this to you Latinos, man. Y'all don't holler they were Spanish. They were Spaniards. No, they're still white people. They still Esau. They still Edom. They might come speaking Spanish, but they're still Esau.
Right.
That's them. You Benjamites. That's the British, right? They can conquer them, right? You Haitian. That's the French. They're still Esau, man. It's still them. That's the same people. They just speak a different language. That's who led our people in captivity. And all our people went into captivity on one race of people. And that's the Edomites, man. And every one of them, not one Edomite, one Edomite gonna be like cool. Like gonna be like, no, like I did this now. The whole nation gonna get judged, man. Did not the Lord judge the whole nation of Israel? They put all of us in captivity?
Yeah, the prophets went as well.
Come. Everybody went all our people went in captivity.
Yeah.
Because our people were going off several other guys.
Yeah. See, you pay for your sins from an individual format, meaning whatever you do, you have to pay for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we understand that, but like the brother said, but at the same time frame, these individuals still are judged as a nation.
Yep.
All right, same thing that happened to us. You know what I'm saying? The prophets was being obedient to Yahweh Hashem Shah, and at the same time frame, they had to pay, or Lord willing, with a hope for elect, we had to pay for everything we did, but at the same time frame, we still went down as a nation.
And that's how the Lord works.
That's how it works, man.
And he gonna do the same. The other nations, all the other nations going in captivity too. All of them going to captivity. But guess what? In Judges 10, y'all had a chance. All y'all put the children of Israel in slavery too. So is it fair? Yes, it's fair because Most High balanced. He balanced. And our beef is really with you so-called white people, man. It is what it is.
You other nations too, man.
Yeah.
Y'all partake in that shit, man. You know?
Y'all didn't help us.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we was over and getting our ass whooped, did y'all come for our aid? Hell no, you didn't. They were beating the shit out of us, castrating us, cutting the baby open, cutting women's stomachs open, stomping the babies, sending dogs on us, water holding, hanging, lynching, whatever. Did you come for our aid? No, you didn't come for our aid.
I got you.
You didn't help us, man.
No.
I go there.
Hey, this is Lamentations 2:15. All that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at their daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? All thy enemies have opened their mouth. Who are our enemies? Psalms 83rd chapter. Against thee, they hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly, this is the day that we look for. We have found, we have seen it.
And that's what it's like about it. They couldn't wait. They couldn't wait to get us to be at the bar. You know, right now, like we said, Lazarus, and the dogs of the other nations.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all look at our wounds.
Y'all came up in the society, man.
Yeah.
Y'all came up off of us, man.
That's right.
You know, look how our women go to your weave shops, Moab and things of that nature, man. So, hell yeah, y'all profit, man.
Yeah.
Y'all were in cahoots, but the head of you all were the Edomites, but y'all were still joint heirs. So Esau's kingdom, you received a nice status within this kingdom, man.
Cause other nations come over here and get along with no fucking problem, man. With no problem. And that probably got paid back long back in like 10 years. But I heard they'll switch it out and put some else's name on it. So they got to pay the money back.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes
And
sense.
so guess what? Y'all come over and get money with no problem. Can Jay get some? Can Jay get a loan? Hell no, we can't get no loan. You got to put something for collateral.
Mm-hmm.
And that might still don't work. You might get a cosign. Hell, that might not work. Hell, you might not even get it. But your other nation come over here and get what you want and live delicious off of God's chosen people, man. So it's gonna be righteous, and how about some shot eyes put you devils in your rich nation in slavery.
Got one more, bro. Hey, this is Revelation 11:9. And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. What is this talking about? The 3 days and a half represents 350 years, from 1619 all the way up to 1970. All right, because at that time frame we didn't know who we was. We didn't know we were Israelites. That Holy Spirit was placed upon Abba Bivens, who was actually John the Baptist. Okay, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. Meaning, if you're put in graves, you're at peace. So by us knowing who we were or would have been, we would have been at peace.
Yeah.
But they prevented that. They continue to dumb us down so they can continue to have us enslaved and profit off our labor.
Yeah.
All right? And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry, and shall send gifts one to another, you other nations. And we were the gifts as slaves.
Yeah.
because these two prophets tormented them that dwell on the earth when we were in our rulership.
Right.
All right, that's the beef.
So basically they get a payback.
Yeah.
But guess what? We gonna get paid back too. But
Yeah.
our payback gonna last
Forever.
forever. Anything else?
Can I end it with payback, man?
Big payback.
Yeah, let me just do that for you, brother. Shy. Alright. This is Daniel 2:44. And in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
That's right, stand forever. And we God's people, man. We Lord chosen people.
Mm-hmm.
So the elect and 1/3,
Mm-hmm.
and and the rest of the 2/3 gonna come back.
That's right.
They gonna come back and guess what?
That's right.
And they gonna live delicious too.
And going into the prophecy, or no, it's like going into the parable of the parable of Lazarus and the rich man.
Right.
When Lazarus was actually in Abraham's bosom, what is that? That was comfort. When you place somebody within your bosom, you're being comforted.
You feel safe.
You feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
What is this safeness? What is this comfort alluding to? The kingdom of heaven led by Yahushua.
Come.
All right.
Now that's the payback, man. You know, and that's the beef.
That's the big payback.
That's the big payback, and you know, we got beef with Esau. Cause you're mad over blessing. Cause it was yours. Same time, it really wasn't yours, but it is what it is.
Yeah, and look at the state of our people. You place us in the ghettos.
Yeah.
All right. You're like the brother saying, you're indoctrinating our children with everything that is unrighteous.
Yeah.
All right. We eat fucked up food. We breathe fucked up air. We bathe in fucked up water. We drink fucked up water. We get the lowest of the lowest when it comes to jobs.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We are instead of you give us a holistic approach, you give us your pharmaceutical industry. All right, that's the beef. All right, this is the reason why we're mad. What the scripture said about oppression?
Oppression make a wise man mad.
Wait, man, and we're wise through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Al Shah. So that's why we have beef.
Yeah.
You know, going back to the ongoing beef that was presented in the ancient world, man.
Y'all just trying to fuck over Jake. And that's what y'all been doing.
Yeah.
And the question: Do we have the right to be mad at y'all? Do we not? Do we have the right to have beef with y'all? Yes, we do. We do. Like I said, y'all hate us and we hate y'all. It is what it is. And that's it. And with that, I'm your 85. I give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Rakakadash. Like a double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS. Site station, brother, push the truth and troops sincerely. Shalom Israel.